So let's check in with our field reporter Heidi Watney, who spoke earlier with some players from both sides about what it means for them to be playing in the World Series. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. As you might expect, these guys were beyond excited to get this World Series underway when I talked to them earlier. They absolutely dominated on their way here by sweeping the LCS in 4 games, and that has them feeling ultra confident about their chances in this Fall Classic. However, a number of the players acknowledge that the guys in the other dugout are going to be just as hungry for a World Championship, so they know they are going to be tested every step of the way in this series.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Jed Jerko.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, what do we think about this Mariners team who, against all odds, is just 4 wins away from winning their first ever World Series title?
Amazing to think all the roster changes in the offseason of 2018. You think about all the great players, Ken Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Jay Buhner, Randy Johnson, and for the first...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Jerko, the runner at second with 1 away. To 2-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And with 2 away here in game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle a postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit Leading off with the boys, this guy's had a monster postseason so far.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And this is popped up near second base. DeYoung is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the
Now
shortstop.
Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik.
So striding forward now, Malik Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Healy over at second. Gordon at first. 2 out in the inning. And he popped him up. Wong shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2.
That's
a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Yadier Molina goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And there's out number 2.
The batter,
Colton Wong will stand in. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got it to a no-out jam here. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Jake Lamb.
The third
flew
baseman.
out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Haniger at second, Encarnacion at first, 1 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Healy. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Drilled to the left side. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
In now, Omar Narvaez as he rips it on the ground to second. Wong is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for one. On to the 7th here in game 1. The Mariners are on top 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ball 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped up. Encarnacion has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Popped him up. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit in the air to left. Santana waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit. So a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
hard single up the middle.
The second baseman.
Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's D. Gordon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. And this is popped up near second base. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The center fielder, number 00.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. From the stretch, sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there. 2 gone.
Now
so it's a runner
right
at first
fielder
with 2 men out.
Mitch
And up next, the corner
Haniger.
outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Peckham stands at second with 2 gone. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Now batting, Harrison Bader. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now batting, the shortstop.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number
Striding
55.
forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now
Jake Lamb standing in
third
now.
baseman.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lamb.
first offering on its way. Lamb swings, and it's hit very well out to right. Martinez on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready
now
once again, Ryan Healy. His prior history versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Seattle leads this one 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Henniger is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball, and they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. So first blood has been drawn in this World Series, and guys, what have we learned?
Well, in terms of what shape this series is going to take, that really rides on the Game 2 result. If they can do it again tomorrow and go up 2-0, they'll become heavy favorites to raise the trophy. But we could also be heading into Game 3 at a new venue, even at 1 apiece. So really, we'll know a lot more after Game 2.
So the Mariners talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming Game 2?
Matt, there's no doubt they're riding high after coming out on top in Game 1, but that doesn't have these players or coaches feeling more at ease about this game or the rest of the series. Sure, it's nice to get the first of 4 wins out of the way, but many players told me they have to bring the same level of focus, intensity, and execution with them into Game 2, especially since their opponent is going to be even hungrier for a win here tonight.
Leading off for St. Louis.
He's set. Here it comes.
Jose.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And that's the second out.
The batter.
So two gone now in the St. Louis half of the sixth. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Here's D. Gordon now. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Gordon.
Lays off 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center
ready for another chance. Malik Smith.
Malik Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back.
2 gone now in the Mariners' sixth. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. Solo home run for Mitch Haniger. His first homer so far in the series as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Santana.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's a .348 batter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Jed Jerko now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count 1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Changeup called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And that misses ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way.
Lamb.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike. just one away still as he gets on base after some poor
Now
defense
back,
following the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. None left for Seattle, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung.
Leading off
will lead
for the
things
Cardinals.
off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
1-1 the count. DeYoung leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ball 2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Corey Guerin enters the ballgame out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Guerin.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The M's lead it 1-0. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bader is in his tracks now. 1 gone.
The batter, number
So the
9.
lineup flips over.
Second
and digging
baseman,
in, D. Gordon.
D.
He got on top of one and was
Gordon.
a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopper foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the
center
plate.
fielder,
Nice execution by the hitter.
Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and he's safe. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch
Stepping in now is Mitch
Haniger.
Runner in scoring position with Sagan.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Anthony Swarzak takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, Anthony
Third
Swarzak.
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, 1 away. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1.
More.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marcell Ozuna is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Mariners have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. So the Mariners are halfway to a World Series championship, guys.
Yeah, another impressive win puts them up 2-0 as this Fall Classic will shift to a new venue now. They will certainly enjoy their day of rest before they have to gear it up again for Game 3.
And now what can we say for the Cardinals?
Man, they're facing some long odds, having to win 4 of 5 now, Matty V. But if they could just grind out a win in Game 3, the math would start to look a little bit better. I look for them to gather themselves and to
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Matt, they've started strong in this World Series, jumping to a commanding 2-0 lead, with the series now shifting to a new ballpark. When I asked these players for their outlook on Game 3, they emphasized not underestimating their opponent. As one player put it, we've got to be prepared for a counterpunch. Our opponents had a day to brew on Games 1 and 2, and I guarantee they're going to come out ready to go tonight. We've got to stay aggressive and try to keep them off balance.
Tim.
Here's the pitch.
Beckham.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan.
Mike
Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mike Leake, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Carpenter with the bare hand play. It's in time.
Up next for Seattle. The
Standing in, D. Gordon. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit hard down the line, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Gordon leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Colt Wong, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
Goldschmidt now. Past battles with Mike Leake. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Navarez moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Leake sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mitch Haniger.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a foul pop behind the plate. Molina has a play. 1 down.
Now
coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. The 0-1 delivery. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Coming to the plate now Domingo Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Fly ball out toward right field. Martinez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and
Mariners ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Carpenter.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
That ball went out.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far on this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-0 the count. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. A bouncer to the left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Dominic Leone. Now catching and batting ninth, number 32.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him.
Now
Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Narvaez.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole
Now
between
batting,
first and
the
second
pitcher,
base, D-Row.
Mike
First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hit. Right there, not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Jay Bruce.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Your
Corey
attention,
Garrett
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen in
for
the
the
bottom
Mariners.
half of the 8th.
Number 35.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Leading off
A
for
little
St. Louis.
tardy there. No balls
The
and a
center
strike.
fielder.
Hey, that was a
Harrison
nasty pitch right there. It's the
Bader.
depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Down and away, ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. John Brebbia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Brebbia is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 3-1 pitch. There goes Smith. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. On to first, a double play.
The first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Domingo Santana. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there. And that retires the side. Mariners leave 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now to the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Zach Ruska, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 59, Zach.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when
Now
you can bring that
first
fastball
baseman.
and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Hunter Strickland enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll step on first for the out. 3
The left
unassisted.
fielder, number 23.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Mariners are 1 win away from a sweep of this fall classic, guys.
Yeah, it's been totally one-sided so far, Matt. A bit more of the same, and they'll be raising the trophy. It's all working for this team right now.
And now what can we say for the Cardinals?
Well, here's the bad news. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit to win a World Series. It's been done in the ALCS, so we know it's not impossible. But before they start entertaining miracles, they got to see if they can just win 1 game.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into Game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the overarching sentiment from this team is that tonight is the night. Talking with the players earlier, the sense of excitement in them was palpable. I didn't get a lot of that cliche talk about not looking ahead or treating this game like any other. No, they were adamant that they are ready to sweep this World Series and celebrate. We'll see if that confidence leads them to the pinnacle of the sport later this evening.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bader. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this
Now
AB.
The left fielder.
In now, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Bader moves over. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot. Harrison Bader 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with
The
a double.
pitcher, number 52.
So here goes the pitcher, Michael Walker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. 0-1, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Bader on second. Waka on at first with nobody out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The second baseman, Colton.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1-1. Here it is. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Jake Lamb. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The catcher.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. A toss behind the back. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Into the box, Tim Beckham. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in Game 4.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's D. Gordon now. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he is in there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a looper to left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The third baseman,
Matt
number
Carpenter,
13.
and his guys are looking
Matt
to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away, and it's too late as he's in there. Ozuna, the runner at third with no outs. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
Yadier.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Count now a ball and a strike. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Domingo Santana is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Your
Jed
attention,
Jerko
please.
is up off the
Pinch hitting
bench
for the
as
Cardinals.
he will pinch hit here
Number
in the
3.
bottom of the 8th in a tie
Jed
ball game.
Jerko.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Jerko is retired, and there's
Now
one
batting,
away.
right fielder, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The batter, the second baseman,
Long now.
Jose.
Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Alex Reyes will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom
Number
half.
29, Alex
First pitch on its way.
Reyes.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. And there are 2 away now.
the batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the... Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first
Hunter
baseman,
Strickland comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Please. Now pitching for Seattle.
First pitch
Number
on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, no
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 30.
Sliding into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smith's on the move. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece.
Your
Jay
attention,
Bruce
please.
is up off the bench to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here, so
Mariners.
we'll see what he can do to
Number
begin
32,
the extra frames.
Jay Bruce.
In there, 0-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Standing in, D. Gordon. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now
Ladies and
time
gentlemen,
is called, and
your
we'll have a
attention,
pinch
please.
runner at first,
Pinch
and
running at
that'll be a
first for the
wise
Mariners.
decision as he's the potential
Number 2,
go-ahead run.
Tom
Here's
Murphy.
the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Popped straight up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still
Now
nobody
batting,
out.
the center fielder.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Ready now, Malik Smith. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hit on the ground toward the left, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold
Now
there
batting,
with
right
nobody
fielder,
out.
Mitch Haniger.
Striding in, Mitch Haniger. He has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And a self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, we thought this one was
Now
going to
batting.
go way into the
The
night.
first
That is a
baseman,
big base
Edwin
hit here in extra innings to
Encarnacion.
give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat.
Your
That's a nice
attention,
job
please.
to stay within
Now
himself and
pitching
drive in a
for the
pair.
Cardinals,
Dominic Leone
Number
comes
55.
on now in an awfully difficult
Dominic
situation as there are 2 on here
Leone.
with nobody out. Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, and it's fouled away. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead
The
to
bat.
3. Takes
left
a
field.
lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Leone is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty D, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear,
Now
and he just takes it up another
third
notch.
baseman.
Not a lot of
Yeah.
guys can do what this guy
Man.
does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional
Up
walk.
next for Seattle,
And the force play is
the
now in
catcher,
order.
Omar
Stepping
Narvaez.
in, Omar Narvaez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The catcher.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic.
Murphy.
You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Healy
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the
Pitching
pitcher
for
here.
Seattle, number 27, Ryan Healy.
Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Line drive to center field. Bader is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 1.
Ladies and
Anthony
gentlemen,
Swarzak
your
takes the
attention,
mound
please.
here. Not a save
Now,
situation,
pitching
of
for
course,
Seattle,
because of the big lead,
number
but he'll
30,
try to finish it out
Anthony
nonetheless.
Swarzak.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Head-to-head
Leading up
against
for the
Anthony
Cardinals,
Swarzak. He's
the
hitless in
shortstop,
3 at-bats.
Paul DeYoung.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Swarzak, a former New York Met. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
1 out.
Now batting.
So
Catcher,
digging in now,
Yadier
Yadier Molina. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
and that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And there it is. The Seattle Mariners are world champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.